Ham and Shem. There is an issue that would have to be discussed before the Amorite theory can be accepted. Amorites in Genesis 10 are descended from Ham, while the Hebrews are descended from Shem. This presents a problem for many biblical scholars. In reality, it should not, because the genealogies look as if they are more about geographical location rather than ethnic descent. Some eponymous ancestors of ancient nations are listed under both Ham and Shem. Sheba and Dedan were two nations that were mentioned together in Genesis on 5 occasions. On 2 of those, they are descended from Cush's son Ra'amah, Genesis chapter 10 verse 6 and 1 Chronicles chapter 1 verse 9. This is the line of Ham. On another 2, they are descended from Abraham's son Jokshan, Genesis chapter 25 verse 3, 1 Chronicles chapter 1 verse 32. This is the line of Shem. The same applies to Havilah, who was a son of Cush, Genesis chapter 10 verse 6, and also given as a son of Joktan, son of Eber, Genesis chapter 10 verse 29. Joktan's descendants stretched from Mesha unto Sephar, Genesis chapter 10 verse 30. See figure 3. Figure 3 is a map showing Mesha and Sephar in West Arabia, where the sons of Joktan were located. Please see the PDF. In both instances, the link is between the line of Cush and the line of Eber. Conclusion: Hamite and Shemite categories cannot be about ethnic descent and certainly cannot be about complexion. This is supported by Havilah, Sheba, and Dedan of Shem, seeming to represent locations or nations along the western Arabian coast, while those of Ham represent locations along the coast of northeast Africa. These two regions face each other on a map. This would make sense as Ham approximates Africa and Shem approximates Southwest Asia. Archaeological evidence shows that, in the era in which Genesis places Abraham, the populations on both sides were culturally related. Eden, 2013, pages 45 to 46. When we look at the tectonic map of the Old World, we can see that the African plate, the Arabian plate, and the Eurasian plate have a striking correspondence to the nations of Ham, Shem, and Japhet, more so than does Africa, Southwest Asia, and Eurasia. Also, as already discussed, not all the descendants of Ham necessarily share an ethnic relationship, nor those of Shem. Sometimes they do not even share the same general complexion. Canaanites are a good example of this. They are classed under Ham, but are not ethnically identical. In terms of actual ethnic descent, some Canaanite nations originally spoke Northwest Semitic languages. Others originally spoke Hittite and Hurrian from much further north. See figure 2 for the location of those two nations. As we shall see from the images, the evidence suggests that the Semitic speakers and northerners did not share the same general complexion.